106.7 WJFK. Donut's backing up on me.
It's all part of it, Fezzy. All part of Fat Tuesday.
You got to take advantage, because tomorrow, my fat stop. Right.
Yeah.
That's for sure. 866-277-4969. Talking about Jerry Seinfeld, and he's got a new baby. He's already got a 2-year-old. Now he's got a new son weighing in at 6 pounds, 7 ounces.
And has it named him yet?
He's talked about, I don't know if there's this official name. I know he talked about naming him after his real dad.
I don't know what these people wait for. Either name the kid or, you got 9 months.
Either they haven't named it or I just haven't heard it.
I talk to people all the time. Yeah, we still haven't named our baby. He's 3 days old. I'm like, what the F are you waiting for?
I thought you couldn't get the kid out of the hospital unless it had a name on a birth certificate.
Our agent, remember, he didn't have a name and took the baby home.
That's right. That's true. But for some reason, I always thought that was a rule.
The kid's name must be Baby Boy by now.
John Doe.
But if you remember, he took his kid home before he named it.
That's right, yeah. That baby went home fast.
Yeah, that kid went home within 6-7 hours. Like Michael Jackson grabbed it and ran out with the stuff all over it.
Placenta dangling, getting caught in the elevator doors.
Here's Brett. Brett, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Brett.
Shake it up.
Yeah, shake it up, buddy.
Shake it up. Shake it up. How can I be the man? Shake it up.
I just want to say my favorite Seinfeld episode has to be the one where Newman and Kramer are playing Risk, and Newman breaks into Jerry's apartment so he can cheat, and Kramer has to chase him out onto the catwalk.
Yeah, I remember that one.
They're actually playing it on the subway or something, and Kramer insulted one of the countries like the Ukraine, and there was a Ukrainian sitting next to him.
I've never played that game. We talked about that not too long ago. I don't even understand how it works. Kate, you're on the air.
Hey guys, I love you guys. Hey, how about Festivus?
That's for the rest of us.
That'd be a nice name for the baby.
Yeah, I think John Voight would be a better name for the baby.
John Voight, very good.
There you go.
I'd say John Voight, that was a great episode. Johnny, hey Johnny, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, the episode where George has Greatest American Hero playing from his answering machine.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, believe it or not, George isn't at home. All right, thanks, Johnny.
I wonder where he could be.
Haven't you ever called people's houses? They have stupid stuff like that, and you're like, are you in business at all? Do you have any people that call your house other than your buddies? Larry, you're on Ron and Fez.
Larry.
How about when Manzier, when George's dad tried to invent the man bro?
Manzier. Or the bro.
Yeah.
It was the Manzier or the bro.
Very nice.
JJ, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys? Shake it up.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Go ahead.
Hey, my favorite one's got to be the one with Dolores. It rhymes with her body part.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
I thought that one was called Mulva.
Mulva, but remember they thought it was Dolores.
Oh, okay, so,
No,
yeah.
it was Dolores.
It was Dolores, but Mulva is what they thought by accident.
Right.
Oh, okay, I thought it was the other way around.
When he finally had to guess, he yelled Mulva.
Oh, that's right, yeah, that's right.
All right, see you later. Here's Shane. Shane, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Shane.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah, buddy.
I got a great character, Kenny Banya.
Banya.
Yeah, that's gold, Jerry. Gold.
That gold, Jerry. Jerry, you owe me a dinner still, Jerry.
It's Ovaltine. The jaw's round. The lid's round. Why do they call it Ovaltine?
I got a new bit here. I think it's going to be gold, Jerry.
I like the episode where Banya was only getting laughs because he was following Jerry on stage.
Doesn't Banya actually remind you of Harry Elvis? It's the same mentality where he's always talking comedy, carny talk. Yeah. Everything's in line. It's chunks, it's pieces, and it's whatever the most recent SNL was. Here is Tim. Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tim.
19809.
Yeah.
What about the Marble Rye?
The Marble Rye. I had a nice Marble Rye.
That was great, where Jerry had to steal the Marble Rye.
Yeah, from the old lady.
It was the same episode where Kramer fed the horse Rusty. It wasn't beefaroni, but it was like pizzaroni or
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, some generic name.
What about Izzy Mandelbaum for the kid?
All right, thank you very much.
It's go time.
Izzy Mandelbaum.
Mandelbaum.
Oh, you think you're the world's greatest dad? Larry, Ron and Fez.
Larry.
Hey, it's the episode where Kramer's crazy friend was trying to get Jerry to get the gum from Chinatown. You know the one.
No, he made that one up. Hey, there was one where Larry Miller was a doorman. You remember that one?
No.
Oh, you think you're better than me because I'm a doorman? Is that it?
Nice.
And every time he's trying to walk by, why? You can't just watch this for me? And he's like, could you watch the door for me? And the doorman's asking him. And he went out for a beer. And Jerry let somebody in, they stole Poppy's couch, and yada, yada, yada.
And then there's big problems.
Remember how yada, yada, yada actually caught on? And people actually started doing it?
Right, the yada, yada, yada episode. I think they actually planned it that way because they promoted it by, like, this is what you'll be saying around the water cooler.
And it worked
tomorrow.
out. Well, they knew they were so hot. And then I think yada came from that. What is it, Harry?
What do you
is
got,
it?
Harry?
What is it, Harry?
My favorite episode.
It's gold, Banya, gold.
My favorite episode is when Kramer rents out those drawers to those Chinese businessmen.
All right, again, at that point, I knew that we had already gone past where we were supposed to really believe we were in a real universe. And we were just silly cartoon stuff. That's Simpsons stuff then.
Oh, you mean like the backwards episode?
Yeah, by that time I was already done. I was off and done.
With Pintor's wedding.
The only things that worked in those years was putty. Favorite putty.
Ask the 8-Ball. Feels like an Arby's night.
And Putty had a show, didn't work out.
Right,
Newman,
he had the tick.
Yeah, did Newman get a show?
Newman went on to Third Rock.
But it wasn't the Newman show.
Right, yeah. He just kept doing his recurring role on Third Rock.
All right, anybody else have a show? Kramer got a show.
That was really disappointing. See, when the Seinfeld cast and they started getting their new shows, that was really disappointing because I wanted to watch all those shows. I really wanted to like them. And then Kramer did his show, the Michael Richards show, and when I saw the co-star was Tim Meadows,
yeah,
I said, that's done. That one's done right from the get.
Well, you knew that wasn't going to work. George's show seemed like a great premise, and I actually turned on the first one.
I watched all of them, and Bob Patterson was George's show. And you're right about the great premise, because a self-help guy who needs to help himself.
Yeah.
It's absolutely perfect in this day and age.
All right, they got to learn this. Is he the straight man in the crazy world or the crazy man in the straight world? But a crazy man in the crazy world, there's nothing for us to hold on to at home.
That's where they absolutely effed it up. George was screaming the whole time.
Right.
And everyone else was nuts around him, too. Talk about, bad scripts. The ex-wife shows up and has to move back in with Bob Patterson. It didn't even make sense from the start.
It could have been like Buffalo Bill, the TV show, where everybody else was kind of cool, but Buffalo Bill was a prick. Or you can go Barney Miller, but you can't have both.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
That show could have been another Bob Newhart.
All right, Elaine's show,
right?
She made the huge mistake of letting her unfunny husband produce and write.
What's his name?
He was from SNL. Brad Hall. Very good.
Brad Hall.
You know him, Mikey?
No, I just remember that she was married to him and that he worked on SNL.
Wow. Because anytime this comes up and Mikey knows the answer, normally, Brad Hall and I were in a band.
Right, there's a snoodling story that goes along with it.
Apparently, back in 87...
I was in the cast of Runaways. A lanky redhead had walked into the room to audition. Turns out it's Brad Hall.
Bradley. He was Bradley Hall then. Now he's Brad.
Bradley S. Hall.
And Lawrence Fishburne, he's Larry then. Back then we called it Larry and Bradley. And they're both doing well, and I'm here with you.
So the odd thing is, Brad Hall walks in, has no tights.
Yeah.
You're here to audition, and I said, you have no tights? They take 3 pair of mine, stitch them together. Brad Hall now has tights. That's how he picked up the name Patches. That's how every one of your stories are, Mikey D.
I introduced Brad Hall to Rich Hall at the time.
At that point, a sniglet was what we called Larry Fishburne.
Lawrence. He's now Lawrence. He was Larry then.
So Rich Hall took that and just ran. And, several funny sniglet books later, not necessarily the news, we're all set.
Brad Hall's dad, Monty, that's Monty Hall, he had a show on the coast. And for springs, we would go out there and have shrimp.
So what I'm trying to do now is sign a new band, Monty Love, and really do something with them.
I'd like to hang around with you guys, but I got to go home. I promised Lynn and her little friends they could swing on my dink.
It's been good being here. Hopefully Brad Hall will stop by later on.
So they all messed up. The only person who's kind of gotten a hit out of it is the writer-producer.
Oh, Larry David.
Who's doing that Larry David excuse me for living.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Pardon me for whatever I said, which is exactly like watching the Seinfeld show again.
Right.
Same jokes.
The Julie Louis-Dreyfus show, watching Ellie. They tried to shoot that. What? They tried to shoot it in real time.
Like
There was
it was
actually
24.
a clock.
It was like it was 24.
Right, and it was all, I guess, supposed to be one camera shot that followed her.
One dark camera.
Throughout her whole day. And again, wanted to watch it, wanted to love it. Not funny.
Stunk.
So, disappointed. You know, the whole cast struck out.
Except for the creator.
Right.
He's got a hit.
And Jerry Stiller, who went on to King of Queens.
I watched that Larry David show, and it just was not. It seemed like it was so overacting, and just to me,
Well, it's improv. They have the basic stuff, but it just won the Emmy for funniest comedy or whatever.
That thing gets all kinds of awards and nominations.
I just didn't see it. I don't know.
Not to bust balls,
right?
But it's one of those, smart people, Woody Allen, Albert Brooks type shows.
It might be a little above you, Rory Hampton.
Right.
All right. Well,
maybe when you
fair
come
enough.
back from officers training. Oh, yeah, you're not going anywhere.
Right.
But it really is a funny show. And a real good friend of mine, Mr. Jeff Garland from Miami, is on there. He's also co-producer.
Jeff Garland, grandnephew of Judy Garland.
And his sister,
Lorna Garland.
Lorna Luff, was the first person ever to get me over.
Exactly. In those days, it was called, she was called a Luff Girl.
Yes.
It evolved into Fluff Girl,
Right.
as it's known in modern porn.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I'm shooting with Helen Lene later on. But originally, Luff Girl was the term.
Lene's middle name is Lorna. After that, and then her dad, Lowen Green, introduced me to Al Green, who's now my minister.
Of course.
He never knows anybody who's not famous.
My wife, Helen, of course, her original name was Gloria. After we were married, I renamed her Helen after Helen Hayes, First Lady of American Theater. And it seemed to stick. And that's how she's known now.
Mikey, you ever watch this Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No, I never caught it.
You're not a big comedy fan anyway.
I don't have
drumming.
HBO. Isn't that on HBO?
Yeah, it's HBO?
Yeah, I don't have HBO.
You like drumming, right? That's more your thing.
What? What's that?
Drumming.
Drumming, yeah, music, all that kind of stuff.
Drumming and music is what he likes.
He wants a drum channel brought in.
That's what I would like.
That's when I met Buddy Rich.
Right.
I walked in, and he said, "Hey, kid, quit swinging that stick in front of my daughter."
That was the night Ronnie introduced me to Carmine Apiece.
Oh, that was a big night.
And everybody else, I run down the hall, Carmine Apiece is doing the Eddie Trunk show. And I went, oh my God, Carmine Apiece is here. And literally, 14 people went, huh? And Mikey went, hold me, I'm going to faint. That was the funniest.
So now I have another story with Carmine. Yeah,
sure.
Did you get that on your little audio diary?
Oh, that's certainly on my audio diary.
We haven't done that in a while. We're going to do that again.
Okay, no problem.
So now you have stories about Carmine Apiece and Carmine Ragusa.
Yes.
You know Carmine Ragusa?
The big ragu, of course. I went dancing school with him.
He danced with Eddie Mecca.
Eddie Mecca.
No, I didn't know that.
No,
No,
yes.
Was he a teacher?
No, he was a student.
Really?
Yeah.
You're as old as Eddie Mecca.
Yes, I am. Unfortunately, I
As
am.
old as Mecca.
I thought Eddie Mecca was almost too old for those people back then, didn't you, in the 70s?
Yeah, Eddie Mecca's old.
I don't think you and Eddie Mecca are the same age.
We could check.
All right, that's IMDb. Eddie Mecca. Is that with C's or K's?
I'm going to guess Eddie Mecca. I'm going to make a prediction and say Eddie Mecca's 50.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I will go lower. I'll say Eddie Mecca is 45. All right, I think it's with K's, Ronnie. Mekka.
Go ahead. By the way, last time I saw him, do you remember it? It was kind of a cameo. He didn't speak. He was one of the dancers in League of Their Own.
Oh, that's right.
And you just look over, and there's Carmine Ragusa, still doing the same dances he tried to sell.
The scene where Madonna's doing the flips and everything. They get the sorority lady sick.
I just went to the IMDb.
Yeah.
Eddie Mecca, 50 years old.
Nice.
He's 50. He's 50 years old. He likes to kick. He likes to stretch. He's the big ragu. He's
I'm a little
fitting.
younger than that.
So I guess he is. I guess he is younger probably than Laverne and Shirley, right? They're probably mid-50s.
Yeah, Penny Marshall's got to be 55. That would be my guess on Penny Marshall.
That's being kind.
I didn't say how she looks.
See, now, Eddie used to do, in the dancing school when we used to go there, he always used to sing, I never thought I'd go from rags to riches.
I thought I'd go from rags to riches.
Always used to do that. So that was really part of his shtick.
So when he was doing that on Laverne and Shirley...
He had been doing it for years.
Started his trademark.
Penny Marshall, you said how old, Fez?
55, Ronnie.
60.
Wow.
10 years older than Mecca.
Now, Penny I met in the backstage after in Runaways.
God, who didn't you meet?
Gave her a nice big kiss.
At that point, she was known as Dime Marshall.
Big kiss on her balls.
She's got a crazy Sigmund and the Sea Monsters look anymore.
All right, Cindy Williams, Fez, what age?
Cindy Williams is, I'm going to say much younger than Laverne. I'll say 52.
38.
Really?
No, she's
much younger.
She's 55.
Oh, okay. I should have stuck with my 55, my double nickel.
Well, you can't drive 55.
No, never
You
have.
said that, right?
Sammy Hagar.
Yeah. And who your hair look like?
I look like Sammy Hagar.
All right, we'll take a break.
What kind of slacks are you wearing?
Hagar's.
There you go.
And what's your favorite comic?
Hagar.
The Horrible.
The Horrible.
There you go.
We'll be right back. Ron and Fez.